return of the wow. Hey all, Choiboy here. Welcome to another episode of me talk about random topics, and today is a pretty cliche one. It is,
what is happiness?
this is something I've been thinking a lot recently just because I'm stuck at home and I get those 2 a.m. thoughts throughout the whole day. It doesn't end. It doesn't come just after midnight. It starts from when I wake up, when I'm doing my job, I'm just like,
what is happiness?
and it goes on like that for the whole day. You know, during these times when I'm thinking about my life and kind of reflecting through it, looking at my old YouTube videos, my old music, the Don 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 music video, all these kind of photos from back, 10 years ago, it brought me back to the most important question you should ask yourself is, what is happiness
To you.
It's kind of cheesy, but I think it's really important. I don't know, like I got my life kind of sorted, I guess. Like I have a decent job, it pays me well. I got most of the statuses that I wanted to have by the age of 25-30, just any time between there. And it happened pretty quickly. A lot of things happened. There were a lot of things that I didn't know, which I know much better about. I guess this is about life in general. Things that you can't learn from a textbook. A lot of my happiness was driven by money, career goals, and materials. Pretty much. Since I was young, I was pretty hooked onto kind of money and materialistic things, just because I didn't really grow up with that kind of rich kind of family vibes. Like a lot of my clothes were second-handed and stuff like that, and I barely got the best things. I'm not going to complain about them. My parents did their best to kind of raise me, but because I was so curious about what it would be like to be financially free, which is a subjective term, but because that was the case, I made a very strong link from when I was really young. It's like money equals happiness, but also a good job is happiness. All these kind of things that what the world expects of a successful person. Now, that I'm not going to say that's wrong. Having a good job, having nice things, having a lot of money, there is no problem with it. It's actually fine to be happy for what you have earned. Okay, so that's fine, but focusing your happiness on those materialistic, social statuses and so on, I don't think it's so healthy anymore. And I started to realize that. I never thought I'd come to the day where I realized, buying a new car, buying new computer, phone, buying new luxury items, things that I didn't really get to have when I was younger. Since I can get them right now, I get them. But it doesn't lead to happiness in the long term. Momentarily, I might be really happy about my purchase, by my new job title, by my social status, impulse purchases. There's a lot of things that made me happy momentarily, but it just didn't go on for longer than maybe a month, to be honest. Like, I tell myself, the GTI is gonna make me really happy for like a good few years. I'm happy about my new car purchase, sure. But that went like a week. Then I was like, okay, yeah, it's a nice fast car. So what? I still felt that emptiness inside me. Then I started to think, it's just, what is going on? Then lockdown hit. Then my tendency to overthink just blooms out of nowhere. And it just ruins my whole first week of work from home. It's just like, it's crazy. It is actually crazy. Let's just say those things, they get normalized. The happiness for that gets normalized pretty quickly. So I came to the conclusion that I should not be putting my happiness on items, money, or, social statuses. Then what? Wow. I was thinking what else would make me happy. Having a think, I thought, okay, traveling would be really nice, but thank you, COVID. You're doing a good job of doing the opposite and keeping me in the house all day. Thank you very much. Thank you. One of my goals were to, tour around Europe, maybe like not spending too much money, like more of like kind of hybrid between like backpacking, but not so backpacking, stuff like that. And also Southeast Asia was somewhere I really wanted to tour, like Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, like those kind of places I really wanted to go visit. But that's not happening anytime soon. Well, hopefully after the vaccinations. But let's say traveling is definitely one of the things I really want to do when I earn my money. It is worth it to travel with the money that you earn rather than buying, I don't know, a couple of luxury items. Because luxury items were something I really wanted to, drown myself in. It's something that really gave me that motivation when I was younger. When I grow older, I'm gonna buy an LV bag, backpack, Gucci, sunglasses, clothes, shoes, all these kind of luxury items. It was my dream. Is it now? No. I have one luxury item, a Gucci belt, which my mum got for me on my graduation. So practically I didn't even buy that myself. So it proves a point. So traveling would be a really good use of the money. I would definitely say it's much better than getting a luxury item. Personally speaking, at least. The cultural exchange and the things you can see and experience while traveling would make me really happy. Because, it wasn't like a very long trip, but my trip to Aussie was during, back 2-3 years ago. It was one of the best things I've done so far. And, I want to do more of that. And, making vlogs while I'm, going about hiking or visiting new cities is something I really enjoy doing. So I think that's something that could definitely replace the kind of purchases I make and stuff like that to make myself happy. Thank God I found that out before I got any older, because realizing these things about what actually makes you happy, the earlier you find it, the longer you have to enjoy your life with actually pure quality happiness. Does that even make sense? Another big thing that would make me really happy is social kind of events and just socializing with people, I guess. And this comes to the point of having a girlfriend. I think having a girlfriend is good. I focus my life on the girl when I have a girlfriend. She is the person and I pretty much got all in. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not gonna say anything bad about relationships. Relationships could be a very good candidate for happiness for anyone, really. And finding the right person to spend the rest of your life with is something very special, and it is something to be happy about. It's good and all, but I don't think it's a really good thing to rely on your girlfriend for happiness. So that's something I've learned relatively recently as well. So, I'm getting there. I'm learning about happiness, because happiness for one person doesn't go for the other. Everyone's standards are very different. So I think that is another big point to mention as well. Wow. I don't know why my hair keeps splitting here. Anyways, to wrap it all up, I think it's pretty safe to say my life goal has changed. My life goal used to be money driven, job title driven, career progression, whatever. All those things of what people might expect of a successful person. But I think my life goal has changed from that to, taking care of the people around me. I think that is the new life goal for me, and that's where my happiness comes from, because being able to earn my own money and use it however I want, I learned that buying people around me, like my friends, simple dinner, buying some drinks, having good time, I feel better about myself and I feel happier when I'm using my time and energy and money for other people who I really care about, and that's family and friends. So I think that's a really big realization, and because that's the case, I do want to earn money, because having money to take care of the people around you is pretty much a necessity. It's I guess it's not everything, but it is a good to have. So I'm not going to lie about that, but that's not the sole focus anymore, and that's where the difference is. I want to earn money so I can take care of the people around me. So that's a really big happiness point for me. By shifting the focus of what actually makes me happy, the quality of my life dramatically changed, and because I can think another way of how to make myself happy, it's enjoyable to go to work and go make money, because I have a reason to. There's a big difference, right? When I was focusing just on the career progression and money, I don't know what to do later. I might get a really nice car, I might get a really nice house, have a really nice life where I can buy everything I want, but what's the point of that? Now it's more like I like to spend more time with the people I want, and being financially free makes it a lot easier to support others around me and kind of enjoy the things in life without feeling too much pressure financially. I think that's the only thing about money. It's not the big thing anymore, and I'm really glad I realized this. It's a big change for me, and that's probably why I haven't been focusing too much on career progression anymore. Like, I got to a point in my workspace where I'm quite comfortable where I am. I kind of know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for quite some time now, and it's about time I use my life somewhere else where I could actually enjoy life, making it a bit more meaningful and bringing in a bit of happiness and joyful vibes in my life, positive vibes. So I guess that's the main thing about this video. I still don't know why I wanted to make this cliche video, but here it is. Hope you enjoyed. I think I repeated a whole bunch of things multiple times, but I hope you get it. So yeah, find what makes you happy and pursue it, and everything will come in place if you really mean it. I think that's the key conclusion here. Yeah, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, put a comment down below what you thought, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, put the bell notification, and I will catch you in the next video. I think it would be the unboxing of the new Z Flip 3 I bought with the Buds 2 and the Watch 4, so watch out for that, and I will catch you in the next video. Until next time, see ya.